Hello. Hey, it's Thursday and I am at Walmart. I went in there to get cereal because the cereal goblin has visited my house and all the regular cereal is just like gone, and this time it wasn't even my fault. My kids eat cereal in spells. They'll go for a long time and not want any cereal at all, and then all of a sudden they'll just, are you giving me permission to back out? That guy looks like Jim Carrey. They're looking like Jim Carrey from about 1998 is motioning me back. All right now. Okay, alrighty then. So I am at Walmart. I just went in there to get some cereal. I thought, okay, I'm gonna go in there and get, a couple different kinds of cereal or whatever. I came out of there with $100 worth of stuff, which is not hard to do anymore because, like, damn cereal alone was about $100, or it seemed like it. Golly, Pete, I'm gonna tell you something too. My birds better enjoy the bird seed I buy now, because this is the third time in a row I have gone to buy it and it has gone up significantly in price. Like, you little ungrateful jerks, you're not going to be getting this fancy bird seed much longer, because I don't think I can handle it if it goes up in price again. Like, dude, I don't know. I mean, I like seeing the birds in the backyard and everything, but damn. That bird seed, I buy these sunflower kernels that don't have the shells. And the reason I really like those is because it doesn't leave all the shells and the bird seed bits on the ground under the bird feeder, because I don't like that. The sunflower kernels don't do that because there are no shells or holes or mess at all. It's just the kernels, Well, I can remember when you could get a 5-pound, I think it's a 5-pound bag. You could get a 5-pound bag of those things for $8. Now they're $13 for the same size bag. And I'm like, I mean, I love the birds and all, but I cannot continue to pay this. This is crazy. I mean, And they'll go through 10 pounds of that bird seed in 2 weeks. So, I mean, I can only take so much. I mean, I like the birds, but I'm not willing to pay much more than I'm already paying for that bird seed. I might have to either stop putting it out. I'll probably just switch to a cheaper something. But hell, they're all going up. Just like everything else. But I also got some door prizes for the reunion. I always have so much fun buying that stuff, and it's kind of like Christmas for my kids every year. I say, now this year we're not going crazy, we're not buying a bunch of stuff. I do collect donations to help pay for the door prizes, but trust me, I do not get anywhere near enough to cover. I don't even get enough to cover the postage for all the postcards I have to send out. But that's okay, because I still enjoy doing it, but most of the money comes out of my own pocket. But I love doing it, and I'm going to show you all the stuff I've been buying. I'm not done yet, but I picked up a few more things for that. What did I get? I got this little kids rod and reel combo for fishing. I was going to get a tackle box, but I got it up to the self-checkout, and it didn't have a barcode on it, so I just left it there. I got plenty of time to get more stuff. I've got about a month before I have to have everything. I got some just random little toys kind of things. I got some microfiber, a set of microfiber towels, like for, working in the shop or drying your car or whatever. I got a set of those. I try to get things that I think people would like, but I also like to get things I think they can use. I make sure to get quite a few things for kids, because one thing I've noticed, I give everybody a ticket when they get to the reunion. We usually have between 80 and 120 people there. I give them all a ticket. It has a number on it. And I put one part of the ticket they keep, the other part goes in the bucket, and then I draw tickets after lunch, and you can go up there and get a prize. It's a lot of fun, but I've noticed that what a lot of people do is, if they have kids or grandkids, they'll just give their ticket to their kid or their grandkid and just say, go up there and get you something. I don't want anything. Just go ahead. There is a psycho bitch behind me, and she's old and she's flipping me off. Lady, go for it, sweet pea. Are you running from the Grim Reaper? speed limit. Okay, good luck to you, Grandma. Let me tell you what's going on around here. They have speed traps set up all over town, and they are pulling people over. They are not playing. You can be going 5 over the speed limit. They will pull you over. Have fun there, Grandma. She's running from death. That's what she's doing. What is wrong with people? I'm going the speed limit, and I'll be damned if I'm speeding to make that bitch happy. I am. I'm going the speed limit right now. 65. I'm not speeding. There are cop cars all over town pulling people over. They started this morning. They've doing some kind of thing about speeding. I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, so I like to have a lot of toys for kids because people give their tickets to their kids or their grandkids to go get something off the prize table. So I try to have a variety of toys for like a range of ages. Oh, I got this one thing. It's a little plastic shopping cart, and it has like the little plastic food in it. I always thought those were cute. Kids love that. They do. All the kids love the little shopping cart. So I got one of those with the little plastic food that comes with it. I'm going to get a couple of coolers. I didn't really see any coolers I liked today, so I did not pick up a cooler. The coolers are usually the first things to go, and camping, like folding camping chairs. Those are always popular. Beach towels. I've got some beach towels. Just like random stuff people can use for, outside in the summertime. Those seem to be the most popular things. And I'm trying not to buy as much this year. I'm trying not to go too crazy. I always end up with way more than I mean to, because I buy it a little bit at a time. Like every time I'll go to the store, I might pick up 1 or 2 things, and then I'll go another time and pick up 1 or 2 things, and before I know it, I've got just a trunk load of stuff. So that was why I ended up spending $100, because I got my cereal. I mean, at least I remember my cereal, and then I got. Well, you know what happened? I got out to the car, and I was loading stuff in the car, and I realized I had put the bags of birdseed like under the cart, that little part underneath the basket, and I forgot to pay for it, so I went back in and paid for that separately. So it was over $100 because the $100 was everything but the birdseed. So yeah, I could have gotten away with it. They didn't even check my receipt, but you don't do that. That's not right. So I went back in and paid for my birdseed. So I have those giant bird feeders in the backyard. They're supposed to be squirrel proof. It's really funny. They're from Yankee. What's it called? Yankee something. Droll Yankee. They're supposed to be squirrel proof. Squirrels figured those things out the first week I put them up. What they do is there are 2 squirrels out there that know how to get the food out of the feeders. They're set up to where the little things that the birds stand on, if any weight gets on them at all, it drops down. So squirrels are not supposed to be able to hold on to them. No, what they do is they jump up there Mission Impossible style. They jump, and they're way off the ground. I thought I had them up high enough to where they couldn't do this. They jump up, grab a hold of 2 of them at the same time, and if they grab them just right, they can hang on. And then they get their little back feet up there, and then they get an arm free, and they just kind of dig in there where the food is and get it to fall out on the ground. Then they jump down and eat it on the ground. Oh yeah, they figured that out the first week. It didn't take them any time at all. Squirrels are smart. They are problem solvers. Let me tell you, they don't have any trouble figuring stuff out like that. I have yet to see a bird feeder that was actually squirrel proof. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I haven't seen one yet. Although it's funny though, the videos of people who will take a slinky and put it over like a metal pole that's driven into the ground, and the squirrel tries to climb up and it gets on that slinky and it slides back down. Those are hilarious. Or you put grease on it. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're jumping up from the ground, and I don't know how the hell they're doing it, but they've been doing their exercises because they jump up there. Little jerks. Now, I don't care if they eat it. It's fine. We raised 2 little clutches of baby squirrels on 2 different occasions when I was a kid. Little baby squirrels, because they were doing logging around the house. All the land around where I grew up was owned by this logging company, this timber company or whatever. And my dad knew the guys that were out there, cutting the trees. And on 2 different occasions, they cut a tree with a squirrel nest in it, and it had 3 babies both times. And we raised them. They were like little. I remember both times when we got them, they weren't much bigger than jelly beans, and we had to keep them warm. We got a little incubator. We worked with a local vet to get something to feed them, like some kind of formula in a little bottle. We raised them. All 6 of them made it. Yeah, and so then when they got big enough and it got warm, we let them go in the backyard, and it was kind of sad, but it's like, well, that's what you're supposed to do. You got to go let them be squirrels. And they never came back to visit, which I always kind of hoped they would, but no, they never came back. They just took off. So I have a little soft spot for squirrels. I like squirrels. I don't mind at all. So my neighbor with the dog that got hurt went and talked to those people yesterday. He told me about it. He went and talked to them, and they just tried to blow him off like, well, okay, so the monkey man that lives there is his son that owns the house. His son and his wife own that house. And they're like, well, we told him not to do that, but, he just does whatever he wants. So my neighbor told me, he said, I told them, well, if you do whatever you want, that's fine, but you're going to have consequences for doing whatever you want. And they said, well, what do you want us to do? I mean, you don't expect us to pay the vet bills, do you? And he goes, yeah, I do. Because you're the reason my dog got an 8-inch gash down his side and ended up having to get multiple stitches. It was you guys that nailed the boards up on the fence with big, long, rusty nails sticking out on my side that my dog gouged his side on. It's like an 8-inch gouge on this poor dog. Had to get stitches and everything. And they said, well, I don't really see where that's our fault. So they're trying to blow him off. They're just gonna blow him off. I told him, they're not gonna pay. He said, I know they're not. And they have been made aware that they need to move all the dirt off the fence. And all they are willing to do at this point is move about this much of it away from the fence. They're leaving the rest of it, which is not good enough. Not good enough at all. So actually my neighbors and I are talking about working together to get an attorney to deal with these people if that's necessary. We're going to draft a letter and send it to them to let them know officially either you fix it to our satisfaction or we're going to hire an attorney, which I really don't want to do, but these people are ridiculous. They're just ridiculous. They think they can do whatever the hell they want. But I found out the fence is county property, or it's like community property that we live in. It's not their property. And those big trees that they cut down also were not their property. They had no right to cut those trees down. I didn't know that at the time. I had no idea. I just thought it was all like their property back there, but apparently it's not. So, yeah, I had a checkup this morning. Don't you love checkups? They're fun. Well, it actually was fine, but what I hate, you go in there and they make you put on this gown, and it has these little, I got in there and I put it on and it has these little ties on it that don't seem to tie. They don't go to anything. Like, did I put it on wrong? I'm like, I took it off looking at it like, did I put it on wrong? I don't understand. It had these little ties that just go nowhere. And I had to wait around forever for the doctor, and I was cold. It was cold in there, and they just give you this little thin polyester shift to put on that won't tie, and I just could not get it to work. And I asked the doctor, I said, did I put this on wrong? She said, no, everybody has that problem. I hate them. She said she had been trying to find some that were better than those, but she said, I can't find any like gowns or robes or anything for patients to wear that actually work like they should. I'm like, why is this so hard? I mean, how hard can it be to make just a basic shape that you could fasten somehow so it's not flapping open? You have to sit there and like hold it shut. So stupid. I don't understand why that's such a problem. Anyway, since I'm approaching 50, she wanted to talk to me about stuff like the shingles vaccine, colonoscopy stuff. Yay! I actually had to have a colonoscopy when I was 31 because I had cystic colitis, and the gastroenterologist just wanted to make sure there were no other problems. There weren't, but so I said, yeah, I had one back then. That was great fun. It's actually not as bad as everyone makes it sound. I mean, it's not fun. The preparation is the worst part. The actual procedure is not a big deal. So, but yeah. Oh, the magic age of 50. Actually, I think the CDC now recommends that people 45 and over get colonoscopies. I don't know. Well, I'm 48 and a half, so I'm getting there. So, yeah, next year, when I go in at 49, she wants to do some more blood work and check hormone levels and all that fun stuff. And otherwise, I'm fine. Nothing else really going on too interesting. I don't know. Anyway, I have to go. I'm actually now headed over to Ollie's to look for something. I hope you guys have a great day. I got a Peeps cupcake kit that I want to do if possible. My kids are going to be at home, so I don't know how that's going to work out, but I want to do it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We can make little Peeps cupcakes. And it has a little Peep cardboard thing that you stick in the icing, so that'll be fun. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. And I'm going to Ollie's, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.